How's it going, man?
Good.
Good to see you. Oh, look at this bike.
You like my bike?
You might need a little air there.
Yeah, that's all right. You got me here.
So what's new? I heard you got a new job.
Got a job at USC coaching beach.
Nice.
I'm excited about that. And then I changed my job with real estate. I work with Schneider Properties.
I've known you for a while now, and it seems like you live and breathe volleyball. You love it. It's one thing to play it and to be a recreational guy, but every time we've ever talked about it, I can tell that it's something that you love. You know, it's more than a game.
Yeah, you know, it's something, again, you said it right on. I still love to play.
Right.
After all these years I've been playing and be like, are you sure you're not sick of it? But I still love to play.
So Eric, I knew we were going to come down to the beach today in Pepper, so I have to get into the roll here.
Yeah, you gotta get in those
These
glasses.
are the official volleyball glasses. See, I should be able to beat the Olympian, right? With these things on?
That's right, that's the first part, the glasses.
So speaking of the Olympics, I'm going to throw these down. You and I have chatted. What was that like? I mean, being a part of that, because you were a big underdog, correct?
Yeah, we are a number 9 seed going in the Olympics. We've never won a tournament.
Right.
And it was just more for Dain and I. It was we qualified the very last tournament. If we got 4th or better,
right,
we get to go to the Olympics.
Right.
We got 3rd. So it's high drama, high stress. So it was almost like we had a pre-Olympics before the Olympics even started as far as stress.
Oh yeah, because you were in a playoff situation before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once the Olympics came, we were like, sweet, this is where we wanted to be. This is the show.
Right.
And then we started getting extremely hot. And Dain and I are a very streaky team, and we feed off each other. We're a fiery team, and it works. That combination works.
So you and Dain still talk a lot, or?
We do.
So I remember you told me one of the funniest stories I've ever heard volleyball-wise. I think you were trying to qualify for the Olympics, and you said it was hot as hell.
Oh yeah,
and they were serving, and you were like, "Please don't serve to me, please."
Oh yeah, Brazil. I mean, you talk about hot. Where it was a battle. It was at 12 o'clock. They shut down the tournament.
Right.
Our game was going into 12, 12:15, 12:30. Everybody else was done, and that's when, because the game just kept on going on, it was just like side out. It was back then when it was side out score. So once we were in that position, you couldn't stop until the game was over. And I was thinking, like, if we lose this game, we'll probably lose the next game because we're so exhausted.
Dehydrated and tired.
Yeah. And then, sure enough, we were battling, and I would just, as soon as the ball was down on the ground, I just put my head down, and I just said, please don't serve me, please don't serve me. And I put my head up, and then they would serve my partner at the time, and I'm just like, oh, sweet.
Yeah.
There's no energy in this.
All you gotta do is sit.
And then I was like, oh no, side out, please don't serve me, please don't serve me. But it was a battle of just who was going to win that long rally, and it ended up being 15-13.
Right.
We ended up winning, and that team that lost the next game.
It's just like you thought. Right.
There's too much at 12 o'clock in Brazil. It stops from 12 to 2, and we went into like 12:45.
This year, you got to play the Hermosa Open again, right in your hometown. How great was that?
Right. You know, at first it was more like Jeremy and Casey are like, hey, is this for me?
Right.
Or is this, you made a mistake? You know, this is Eric. I retired, almost 10 years ago.
How long had it been before? When was the last time you played a competitive for like an AVP?
2008.
Oh yeah.
So it was 10 years, almost to the date. It was just more of, I am in good condition, so that's probably a good thing.
Right.
I do play still on a weekly basis.
Okay.
But the only thing is I play big court.
Oh, right.
I play the big court where it's a lot longer. I play side out scoring where the games, it's for exercise. It's not for competition wise.
Right.
So the court is significantly
being a bigger
smaller.
court, it's a lot more running, a lot more side to side. Yeah.
So I'm calibrated for big court, so it is adjustment. And then, the guys are getting taller.
Yeah. Were you hearing chants of the bod? Is there any bod chants going on?
Yeah.
The body?
I'm still in good shape, so that's fun. But it was more of a couple things. One is people that are similar to my age, like 49, 50, 51 in there.
Right.
They're like, oh, I can do it then. It motivated them to do like, shoot, if he can do that.
That's awesome.
I can do, I can do working out. I can do more stuff than I'm actually doing. Maybe I'm
So
limiting myself.
you probably sent a lot of people to the hospital because they were trying to do what you were doing.
Well, at least at the end they got in shape. So, but
They were healthy looking in the hospital bed.
Yeah, but it was also the kids that I coached. They
Yeah.
were in awe too. Like, I had no idea you can play like that. I'm like, well, where do you think I came from? I mean, I knew
Remember
I'm a
2000?
medal. They weren't. Then the sad thing is they probably weren't even born.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I was just born.
Yeah, because 2002 you were the AVP Player of the Year, correct?
Yeah.
Right. And so you won the Manhattan Open that same year then? You were AVP Player of the Year.
Player of the Year, right?
Nice.
So,
There it is.
So I was playing
Eric
with
and Dax.
Dax Holdren at the time.
What do you remember? What's the one memory about that 2002 that you remember?
Dax and I, we dominated the tour. Yeah, we were in there, I think 6 finals, and we won, I think 5 of them. I think it's more of like you finally got a dream come true in a sense that I've been wanting to do this since I was in high school.
Okay.
And then watching the pros do it, and then actually having your name here I was like, finally. At least I had my opportunity. I think in 2001, made it to the finals and lost.
Yeah. Who'd you lose to? Who was
Long and Steinmetzer.
Okay.
So I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I was this close to getting what I wanted.
Right.
And I missed it. And this one was just a dominant. We dominated the whole tournament. But
So is there another one?
There's another one right here. So this is the next year
Oh, yeah.
with Kevin Wong.
Okay.
And this one was a battle. This one was against Jose Loyola and Ingenio Basile.
Mm-hmm.
And it was more of the battle of attrition because we lost early and they lost early, and
Okay.
we kind of made it all the way to the finals.
Right.
And it was just back and forth. It was whoever was going to come out the strongest and last the longest, and we lasted the longest. And then there was one guy, I was with Todd Rogers.
Yeah.
We're Santa Barbara guys, and
Right.
went to the Olympics and played against each other. And they were like,
Did you guys go to school
"Hey
together?
Todd, how's it going? Can I get your autograph?" And I'm sitting right there. I was like, "Wow, people forget real quick who I am, but whatever." And then I think you guys said, "Can you take my picture with?" I said, "With Todd?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I go, "Sweet, okay, yeah, let me take the picture with Todd." And then it was like 15 minutes later, he goes, "Oh my God, I had no idea that was you sitting there." I'm like looking at my face. Did I change? I mean, now my role has changed, and developing that next talent and finding those next Olympians.
Right.
That's encouraging, especially for the women. The women, they got a lot of good talent. They're very good.
Well, we've got some good young talent here right now.
We do.
Alex just won, 3 in a row to end the season?
Yep, she's going to be good. You have Sarah Hughes and Summer Ross. Well, those are 2 talented girls. And
So is it hard to talk girls into playing outdoor and compared to playing indoor? Is there more money? Is there a reason?
I don't think it was a no-brainer if it was me. I used to, back in probably 2 or 3 years ago, I'd say, you know what you should do? Play both, indoor and beach, and then decide later. Now I just say, why would you play indoor? You can play beach.
Right.
It makes way more sense. If you can go to Olympics playing beach volleyball, I think that's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
If you can go to college playing beach volleyball and get an education, that's really exciting. So there's a lot of opportunities for them. It's just a matter of where they want to go with it.
Who was your idol? Who did you look up to?
I liked a couple of Mike Dodd and Tim Hobham. I love watching them play.
I still see Hub a lot around here.
Yeah, he's around. Still talk with him quite a bit.
I think in honor of the 6th man, we should go here.
To Shellbacks.
I think Shellbacks, right?
I've logged a few hours in here.
I think everybody who's ever played competitive volleyball has logged in hours here at Shellback. Speaking of volleyball, I mean, they've got everything in here. They've got
Yeah, a lot of them.
so many cool volleyball stuff. A lot of people that I talked to about you were always like, he's the most serious person. And I heard stories about you when you were in school in Santa Barbara. All the kids would be out. You would be in the room working out.
I heard the theme. I liked it. I
Yeah?
like to work out. I like doing the jump. And there's one thing up in Santa Barbara is I saw this jumping machine. It was this gymnastics belt, and it was like a leaper kind of deal. And we put like bungee cords where it would yank you down, so we would try to jump, but I connected it, we made these 2 boxes filled with sand, and we'd be in the middle and we just jump as much as we can like crazy maniacs until we couldn't jump anymore. But I liked it. Do you want to be generous? What do you want to be known for when you die? What are you going to be, some of the things is like, what are you going to be happiest? Like, what are they going to be like put on your gravestone? You know, super selfish, super wealthy, it'd be like, okay, that's all material things. What about the person? Was he loving, caring? Did he give back? Did he do stuff for other people? And I think I've done a very good job, almost to the fault of doing too much as far as the charity work and not doing more on the wealth side. So I'm still trying to find that balance of everybody wants to be wealthy.
Right.
But there's also life, too. There's life wealth as far as how you feel as an individual and how people are going to speak about you when you, God forbid, die. It's like it's going to happen. It's just a matter of what meaningful impact did you make on someone else.
And now you have a long-term girlfriend and two kids. How old are the kids now?
She has 2 kids. I have 2 kids, so we're a blended family.
Brady Bunch.
Yeah. It's fun. It's hectic. 2 7th graders, 2 5th graders.
Oh yeah.
But it's just, again, it's managing family time. We're big on that, going on vacations together, and then whatever they're interested in.
Hi there. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You want anything to drink? No, not that. I mean, you can.
I'll get water. I don't remember any losses. I don't remember,
I've heard stories about you, not only growing up playing volleyball here, but after you played volleyball, you would clean up the beach.
I still do that, and I try to pass that along. So it was again, the guys at Marine Street. It was the older, like Tim Hovland, Mike Dodd. I was noticing them go down to the water, and there was trash there, and I noticed they would pick it up and throw it away.
Right.
And I was like,
and it's not theirs.
No, not even. It was just something they did. It was just more of a natural thing, and I kind of watched them for a while, and then I always did it. And then what I do at my tournaments as well is we are going to leave the beach cleaner than we arrived, no matter what. I'll continue doing that. Like, we do not leave our trash behind.
Right.
One of the things we're doing is anybody that comes to the house, you take their phones and you put it up on a countertop.
Oh, is that your house?
Yeah. So you can't sit on your phone by yourself, and then it's still an adjustment period where they're.
How long have you done
Why
this?
don't we do the phone? Where's our phone? We're like, can I have my phone? I'm just going to look at my phone real quick, and like, no. That's not how it's going to happen.
Wow.
It's more of do your homework, hang out and talk. Get off your phone, stop going down and playing video games, watching shows. There's a time to watch shows, that's fine. But I guess, self-absorption of what I want to do.
Right. Competition-wise, what's better, the old school full courts or these newer, smaller courts?
Old school for sure, because you had to be way more conditioned. The games would last for, I think we're about 50-something minutes. In old school, game of 15, side-out scoring, sometimes longer. New school, it's a sprint. So each game's about 15-20 minutes. There's 2 out of 3, 40-45 minutes.
So I'm going to jump back really quick on the Olympics. When they played the American anthem, what was that? Do you remember that, or were you kind of...
It was crystal clear. It was more like a dream coming true to be on the podium.
Right.
And to hear the national anthem played because you did it for the country. There's a whole new level of excitement, and I was almost like, I think I was just saying, oh my God, I can't, oh my God, I'm pinching myself like, we did it. We did it. All that hard work and all those years of sacrifice and putting in the time, it paid off. My mom died when I was 19 and my dad at 29.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have them for very long, but they instilled stuff into me that how to survive. It's odd though, my dad was a plumber and my mom, she did charity work.
Wow.
And it's kind of odd. probably not a very appropriate name, Southwest Retarded Children. She worked for them. It's kind of like Goodwill. You're asking for products that you're donating to them.
Okay, yeah.
So now I've got Dig for Kids.
Right.
My dad always volunteered us for, hey, the neighbor over there can't mow our lawn anymore. And guess
Get
what
over
we're
there.
doing on Saturday? I was like,
You thought you were going to go play
going
volleyball.
to the beach? No, I think we're going over to the neighbors and we're going to clean up her yard. And I was like, that sounds like a great idea.
That is awesome, though.
Yes. No,
I mean,
that's
that's
stuff that we,
right.
we
No, I
still
know at the
do.
time when you were little, you're like, Dad, this is a horrible idea. But I mean, that's
I still do a lot of stuff for others. And then
Right.
my mom was in real estate as well. Now I'm in
Right.
real estate. So
Right,
it's a lot
right,
of, my dad coached, I coach.
Right,
It's all
right.
these things that
so. Your dad was there for the Olympics. Your mom wasn't.
my dad wasn't there for the
Your dad wasn't there. How old were you when you won the Olympics?
31.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
So it's
I
still
thought you
like
were-
my heyday. He was going through tough times.
Right.
I was on the upward swing, and his health is deteriorating. And then when I
Right.
started to go on even further up on the tour as #1 player team,
Right.
he wasn't alive.
Right.
So,
Right. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
My dad was pretty harsh about. He was a realist, though. I was typically the better guy on the team, the captain of the team. He definitely demanded more on me, and harder on me than any other player there was. But he was also very fair and hard on all the players.
Right.
So it was more like if you weren't doing your job, Brad, he was yelling at you.
Right, right.
Like you was his own son. Like, and you can hear all kinds of Facebook stories. They're like, dude, your dad was so gnarly. I hated being around you. Your
Awesome.
dad was so intense and yelling at him.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, yelled at everybody.
Thank you so much.
There was not like, no, he didn't yell at me. It was like he yelled at everybody.
Right.
Everybody on your team, and then the opponents were like, is he gonna yell at me?
Are you a Rams fan?
I want LA teams to win, but I'm a Raider fan.
I did not know that about you. Let's cut the interview. When you came down, was there like a hierarchy? Were they like, no, kid, you're not playing here?
At Marine Street there was.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So how did you eventually get in? How did you just won? You finally build a name?
No, like as soon as those guys, the pros were coming down, it's all Orange Court. You never went on Orange Court. You went on like green and yellow and all the ones down that way.
Right.
You wouldn't even look at that court.
That is so cool.
So we're in the middle of the game and Tim Hobb would come down. What's the score of this last game? You're like, last game? What do you mean? We're moving, apparently. And then you would move. So as soon as they needed someone, eventually after I kind of went up the ranks, then they're like, hey, Eric, you want to play? And I was like, yeah, let's play.
So you're pretty stoked? You're like,
Oh, yeah.
do you remember? Like, oh yeah, I remember when they came around.
I don't remember the day. It was more
Right.
the opportunity. And then Brian Ivey and Brian went to USC. He's an indoor giant blocker, 6'8". He and I played
6'8" back then. Wow, that's
He and I played together, and then we started taking down Tim and Hobb, or Tim and Mike. And that was kind of like, oh wow, now we can compete against them. That was the eye opener. Like now we can stay on Orange Court. Now we can kick other people off Orange Court.
I mean, how great was that? You got to play volleyball, for a living. You're in the $1 Million Club for
in the
playing
million.
on the beach.
Right.
How great is that? That's a great
If you
way.
can make beach volleyball and make it as a business, is which I had the opportunity to do it.
You can
No
think
regrets.
Right.
Definitely no regrets. I wish. The bummer part is when you're done, and your friends that went into business, and you're trying to go into business. I mean, I wish there was like a smooth.
They had a
transition.
running start.
They had a running start, and I was just like, gosh, look how far they are ahead of me. I have no idea how to get up there. That's difficult.
So this is heavy. This is a true deal.
Real gold in there.
So tell me about it. It looks like it has your name in there.
It does. So after we won, the engraver, the same one that they use, the same font in there, of the beach volleyball and the men, they asked if you wanted your name in there. There's a spot for it right here.
Oh yeah.
little nerve-wracking because I hate for them to, since my last name, Fonoimoana, I'd be like, F-O-N-O-N-O-N-O-M-O-A, and you're like, no. You're like, scratch it out. You're like,
You can't now, sorry.
But yeah, it was the same one, and an opportunity to get your name on there. I mean, it's...
Yeah, I mean, that's insane. And this is
You
something
can't
that,
take it and go, no, that one's mine. You're like, no, I think it's mine because there's my name on there. So it has a little tarnish in there now for all these years, but
Right.
mainly I would use this for talking to kids and
Right.
motivational speaking as far as like, hey, you know, dreams do come true. I mean, there's no reason why you guys shouldn't be thinking about what you want to do when you grow up.
right.
You know, I think I was 7 and I said I wanted to be in the Olympics.
Yeah, how crazy is
Like
that?
7. My sister was an Olympian too.
Okay.
So she was a 100-meter butterfly. My brothers and sisters were the best on the team. They kind of brought me along, and you know they would never just take it easy on me. It was always like, we'll show them a few things here,
Yeah.
take my lickings, and then it ended up paying off.
So great. Well, man, I really appreciate it. This has been a
Yeah.
good time. Thanks
Fun
for
to catch up.
bringing our friend along here. And, good luck with USC.
Yeah.
Yeah.